hear anything now?
Yes.
Cool. How's it sound? Oh, no, we're done. We're done. We're done. Go away. Go away.
We'll go with my
He heard himself, that's all you need to know.
with my reds.
Okay.
Your blues, my reds.
I don't know why I sound like that on recording. I don't sound like that.
So the reason is the voice in your
I
head.
know. I'm hearing it through bone.
It's phone induction.
It's phone plus the audio that you're hearing, not just the audio. I don't know, I make so much stuff on YouTube at this point, I'm so used to it that I just have given up on the hopes that I
Bro,
just
I will.
Okay.
I think he's been by reading.
Aaron, what's up? Come take a look at my new warband that I'm cleaning up.
Superpowered Scoundrels at 20 or Scientific Samples for
So I've got
17.
my apprentice
We may as well
and
go with
a
20.
Going 20?
All my guys are fairly expensive.
I need to get
I don't know if I can.
Awesome.
Well, we'll
The
see.
apprentice is
Let me
awesome.
see.
That bell.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a bell!
she has a two-handed weapon.
Just like it's wizard.
terrifying.
So she's gonna walk up and go bonk.
The only issue
She's
is
like, oh, who's bad at melee now?
the only thing that would make it funny.
Yeah, their weapon skill's gonna go up. It's not just gonna be health.
You know what you need?
That's
It's a
awesome.
bummer that you can't put them in armor. I would like to see the ability to put wizards in armor, but take like penalties to casting or something like that.
That would be cool.
Like a -4 to casting for like.
I
heavy
guess
or
for
something.
every additional point of armor, you would get one less in passing.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
You
That
said
would actually also
20?
be pretty good.
Yeah,
too.
go with 20.
That'll be a
Good.
good.
You can,
You can
cast
have-
as long as you're
Man, that's
proficient.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but I
Are
think
you
there
playing
should
in
be.
humans?
I mean, for wizards,
Yes,
you only have proficiency
and
in light armor. I
I'm
think
gonna
it'd
be
better
pushed
to-
over
if
this
you have
game,
that
I know
I
it.
think you can learn.
I have never played an Inhuman team,
Yeah, with your,
so I have no idea what y'all do.
Oh, we're both in the same
Yeah,
boat.
we're gonna fight it, but that's what I'm saying. I would rather still have the the other things and then have the.
I don't have the bestest boy, which is kind of weird.
Trying to cast it.
Should I
Or maybe only for spells that are
lose Karnak in order to get the bestest boy?
thematic
You
components.
have to.
Because Karnak's the same.
It only affects certain spells.
I mean, he's really good. Move me, medium.
Well, yeah, we can
Yeah,
always sell
yeah, I'll take Karnak. I just want to. So it'll be all the new box, and then Medusa on top.
Chris, did you get your note up and stuff?
What do you mean my notebook?
Aaron,
Did you
your
bring your
pass and
frustrated stuff
everything.
today?
Yeah, I got that a few weeks ago.
Okay, because when the actual on sale, they crashed the servers. And I haven't heard that they're back. Nobody said they're back.
No,
up.
it hasn't been read. Yeah, all I was able to buy, I think I think it's been about a month. I was able to buy my Supernova.
Yeah, because you had the pre-order.
Right.
Yeah, those of us that didn't have the pre-order, the servers all crashed. They're not back up.
I really want to
Um,
pick up. I really do because it's just MC people in Star Wars, right?
It's similar. There are a lot of similarities.
Wow.
There are a few differences. But yeah, this is a.
This is one of the most underrated guitarists in my opinion.
Got Bo-Katan, the Clan Kreese, and the Mandalorian, and then the armor, a couple of covert Mandalorians.
So we do have cultists if I do want to try putting together that summoner.
What you guys have for Frost
Barbs.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. That's right. We talked about being proxy space marines like psychopath the other day.
Space Marine would be a fun concept.
It would be cool if they're not the right size.
You diggy holing?
Well,
Yep, apparently. Yep.
Do you have people that hand out conditions?
I don't know. I don't think I do. But hold on. No, I mean he gives stagger and stun and shock. Okay, so there's those. This guy just pushes people around, and yeah, he gives them like calculate. He can give them some weakness tokens, but it's not a status. He manipulates that. This guy, suppressive and stagger. Suppressive isn't a status, but stagger is. Throws, and then her, she's got an old card. She does give bleed.
But mostly just
So there's a little bit of conditions. This list is not like a Dracula list or an APOC
There's a
list.
conditional amount of conditions.
Yeah.
Did you take anti-condition tech now that I'm running Defenders?
No, the witch has one card.
Oh, Whims of Chaos.
Right.
Oh,
So
Scarlet.
it's a matter of if I take her, do I take Winds of Chaos?
When I used Man Thing's Spender, his Spender puts Incinerate and Poison.
Yeah.
And then I enchanted it with the Defender's Leadership ability, so it put Hex out too. Now I was
Oh,
like, you put 3 conditions
sick.
out.
That's sick. And don't go hitting him because the guy gives you Incinerate after
Yup.
that. Yeah, Man Thing is so awesome.
Yeah, I didn't like him at first, but then I realized I had been playing him wrong.
Yeah, the other Kevin used him against me in the tournament, and yeah, the guy, he sticks around and he can haul butt too with his teleportation.
So usually with Defenders or Midnight Suns, my first action is Man Thing double walks and picks up an Ejective, and then he sits there on the center point, and I'm
And
like,
just sit there,
he's
yeah.
a 3/3/4. Crits don't work against him. I've got Strange behind him to heal him, and he's got healing factor too. So you can attack him if you want.
Yeah, you're getting Incinerate in the process.
And
yeah.
he's gotten then I make sure he has an objective on him, so even if the opponent decides they don't want to interact with him, he's still being useful.
Yeah, he's really good, and he's not as slow as what he seems. He's a really excellent 3-threat.
I
Can't use. I'm not using.
I still think Frank is awful though. I think Frank is terrible.
Frank.
Frankenstein.
Oh, Frankenstein. Yeah.
He's so bad. he's slow. He's slow. His attack only generates 1 power no matter how much damage you do. He's got like 3 different superpowers that you have to pay for. He's just so bad.
Well, they gave all the brokenness to Dracula. That's what they did. I like the Wolfman, but I think he's too expensive.
Dylan. He was so happy when he got his set,
Yeah.
and he pulled it out and he was playing. And I had Mystique and Emma.
Oh, yeah. And they shut him down.
No
fast.
reactives.
No reactives. No reactives.
Oh, that poor man. Yeah, Emma, that's a hard counter up there. Poor Dylan. But yeah, against Chris, he had Dracula with that daggone Mysterio and what. I was like, that Mysterio. He drew my Groot all the way out to the back line and then killed him like a dog. And I didn't even use my Deadly Duo card or I Am Groot card. I'm like, yeah!
Hypnotic Gaze is good.
I am so upset.
I kept putting Drac on Juggernaut, being Drac versus Juggy, because it seems like a halfway decent matchup. Juggy hits Drac, Drac hits back and heals, puts bleed on Juggy.
Yeah, that
What's
reaction.
that?
Juggy ignores bleed.
Yeah.
Juggy ignores bleed, but Drac still heals and gets extra energy off of Juggy bleeding.
Oh, getting wounded?
No, Drac has the same ability Blade does, where if you're bleeding nearby him at the end of his turn, he gains extra energy and heals.
Yeah, but if Juggy's immune to bleed.
He's not immune to bleed. He just
Oh,
pays
he's not?
he pays a power to ignore the damage.
Oh, yeah. Whatever that's.
I'm wondering how Namor does in the Juggy too, because Namor's got that my damage can't be reduced.
Yeah, you can't reduce it at all. Yeah, that's so nice.
What kind of thing that is?
No, I didn't.
That's when Juggy
Oh,
gets
that?
venomized.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of bringing like a royal court kind of thing. I just wanted as many
Kimberly,
of the
is
main
that
ones
Dawn?
as I could get.
It's not Dawn. Who is that?
This? Pretty sure that's yeah.
Dad, come
That's not
help.
That's not Candace Cameron. All I know is
Kimberly.
Kimberly and Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Dad, help us with this real quick.
But I know
I know both
I
of
should
these.
know who she is.
I know both of these.
I know the
Is
top
that
two.
the chick from Blade?
I can't think of the bottom two are. But no one knows.
That's Topanga.
Topanga?
Blood Throw.
No, I never really watched that.
And I know her too.
Easy.
Katana, Mortal Kombat. Katana. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The arm pieces.
90s guy first crush starter pack.
Oh.
Yeah,
jeez.
Kimberly
I'm
was
like-
definitely up there.
I recognize one of them. I can't think of the other. I know two of them. I can't. Don't know the third, fourth, whatever. Yeah, it's
90s.
Katana. That's what it is.
The live action. Oh, that Goro was. I don't know.
Yeah.
That movie was good for what it was.
It was for what it was and for the time it came out. Yeah.
I mean, it's still a fun.
I thought it was bad even when it came out. Dad was telling me that the Mortal Kombat movie was so bad it was good.
It was campy, is what it was.
That's exactly it.
Not the second one. The second one's terrible.
I didn't bother.
Dad,
Not bother.
can you pull a charger
I would
out
still
of
pop
that
the first
camera,
one on.
please? Oh wait, never mind. Somebody unplugged it down here, which is good enough.
Oh.
And I love that one.
Kevin doesn't want to overcharge the cameras, which makes sense.
Oh.
Voltron Lion King.
Oh, there you go with the black
The
line.
Black Lion.
Man, we had the best cartoons in the 80s with how everything was anime before anime was cool.
I liked early 2000s cartoons. Give me Ed and Eddie.
Oh,
Kids Next
man, that is so
Door.
brainless.
I mean,
All about
so
the
were most of the
Jawbreakers and stuff.
Okay. Looney Tunes, Animaniacs. We're not talking about brainless cartoons.
Looney Tunes was fantastic
It was.
because they
It's
added
amazing.
in orchestra music. It had classical all
But
over
it was
the place.
brainless.
I don't know. I wouldn't say so much.
There was
Oh,
no
gracious.
plot for Looney Tunes.
And you've got her as well. Yeah. Well, you have priority.
I do, don't I? Oh, we need to put out tokens.
We do. What do we do?
It's a
Yeah.
slugfest.
Is it 5 blue and 4 red?
5 blue and 4 red. What are you grabbing for? Because I got blue and red here.
Okay, go ahead.
4, 5. That's 4. There's the 5th one. And then 4 red.
5, 4 from the side and 5 from
And
the
there's
back.
2 red. Yeah. That one's kind of there.
When we watched the cartoon, that was your aunt's favorite character, Shipwreck.
4, 5 from this.
From the back.
Over.
How is it you guys are fighting on Asgard and nobody's running a single Asgardian?
My guys are interstellar. I can go wherever. I don't know where Magneto came from. Asteroid M ran into Asgard.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's gonna be.
The Moonstone miniatures are very fragile.
They're all resin.
And then 5, 4 from the back and 3
Okay.
from the side.
So the center one is placed there.
In the comics, did
2.
Tifa have blonde hair?
Tila, yeah. He-Man, right?
Yeah.
Tila.
Yeah.
She was
Well,
redheaded.
no,
she's
she
a
was
redhead.
redheaded in the comic. In the.
Uh,
Huh.
He's saying Tila, I'm like,
That's not Tila. That's
she
probably
wasn't blonde.
Princess of Power, the She-Ra,
Right,
because
She-Ra-
She-Ra has
She-Ra was
blonde hair.
blonde.
But he says Tila.
I got foreign language cards for Namor and Super Black Panther. Anybody want them before I toss them?
No, you may toss them. And a 5. Over.
Yeah, I'll keep them.
I did. If
You
you
got a
guys
different
were,
bag you can throw them in?
if you guys were doing more of the, I have all the foreign cards for these. If you guys wanted
Yeah, leave them
those,
here. I'll get Bill to print out a few more.
right?
That would be
'Cause I knew he
yours.
was doing that.
Yeah.
This would be you. Wife, I'm pissed. Again or still?
Huh? Your wife isn't perpetually angry at you, is she?
Have you met my sister?
Oh my.
I think she's just perpetually angry.
That's
It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah. It's just. in
It's
general.
just, yeah. All right, so another red, please.
Oh, I gave you.
I
Is there
planned to.
4? Oh, man.
Here's a third here.
Okay. Okay. And then this is 5 up,
And then this has to go back to where it was.
5 and 2 up.
Do we know if Bill's coming today?
Bill is not coming today.
No.
Bill is at work until 11. This whole being a responsible adult thing.
What is Bill's work schedule?
12-hour shifts.
Yeah, but how many?
3 days a week.
They just happen to always be on the days that he is doing stuff with other people.
3 on 4 I think usually.
Yeah, but the reason why I'm asking is because for the past 2 weeks, the 2 days that I've expected to see him, he's had to cancel.
Here's an extra
Yeah,
5
me too.
Okay.
because it's 5 and 2,
But
and then
you
5
have more.
over.
You have less than 4 days of availability.
Oh yeah, I have 2 days of availability. 3
Yeah.
this week because I took a personal day for Friday.
It's just wild to me that he, out of 7 days a week, he's got 4 days available, and the days he's working are always the days I expect to see him.
5 up.
You
Thank
also
you,
got to
sir.
remember he's bottom totem pole.
Yeah, they're making
Since
him
when is
do
Monday,
whatever.
Tuesday, Wednesday the bottom of the totem pole work shift?
Nobody wants to work on Monday.
Nobody wants to work during the weekend.
That
Give
too.
me another 5, please.
Oh,
I'd
another
expect
5
to
there.
see him working Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What does he do?
He's a nurse.
Oh, that's awesome.
He just got his license.
Fantastic for him. Where's he up at?
Memorial.
Memorial Regional
Oh, yeah, my wife was just there. Yeah.
How long is he indentured to them?
18 months.
So he's a traveling, like one of those.
No,
like, on
he
loan?
went through them to get his degree and his license.
Okay.
He didn't have to pay for it, but it's like the military where he has to work for them for 2 years.
Oh.
Probably no complete clause if you got to move or something.
Those are no longer legal for medical professionals.
Oh, really? So he
No.
doesn't have to pay back any of them.
No compete clauses are no
Nice.
longer valid for medical professionals.
That include veterinarians?
I know it applies to doctors and nurses. I don't know if it applies to anybody else.
Because that was Becky's issue. Because James had wanted her to leave the practice she was at. And
I doubt it
she,
applies
had
to
to,
that.
she had to keep explaining the no complete clause to him. Because let's be honest, James was an arrogant idiot. I can say that he was best man at my wedding.
Wow.
We haven't talked since they're divorced.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so Juggy has hit the table. Yeah.
This right here has messed up my junkie placement.
See, I don't.
Did you play on that table on the weekend?
What
Where
table?
they had over here, where they had one set right here, so that you couldn't do the I can pick it
Yeah.
up without moving.
No, I didn't play on that table, but Chris explained it to me. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not on that table. See, I don't know if I have to keep her close to anybody. I haven't read any of these cards. I painted these things up. Living Strands. She kind of wants to mix it up. Even though she's a 3 with
She's
a
a
6.
small base.
She's a small base, yeah. This is the only model I haven't painted. When I bought my big set, she came painted, which I'm happy for.
She's one of those who you can't cross her base.
No, I think you can. Well, let me see here. No, Living Strands. Yep, you cannot. She's one of the very few. You can't place the movement tool overlapping her base. Nice.
So you must go around her.
And enemy characters cannot reroll or change attack dice when targeting this character with attacks. So she's like a symbiote, and you can't. You got to go around her.
Does that affect like Books of Truth and things like that?
I don't know what Books of Truth is. There's so much I haven't read. But you can read her. It's
Kevin.
called Living Strands.
Does Medusa affect Recal Matrix and Books of Truth on her no rerolls?
Yes, that is correct. You cannot reroll or change attack dice when targeting her with attacks. Doesn't matter what the source is, you just can't do it.
Can't do it.
Interesting.
So there's.
Same with Angela.
So she would be good against webs.
Yeah.
No, it's when you're attacking her.
Oh yeah, because they're more defensive, right?
Yeah.
The one thing I know about this force is that everyone except for Karnak is immune to poison. For some reason, he doesn't have that. I guess it's because his card is so filled with stuff.
Is he an actual Inhuman, or is he?
Yeah,
like
he's
married
an
into the
actual
family?
Inhuman. Yeah, he's like part of the old comic and everything.
I know that they have Storm as part of the Inhumans, but it's because she married into the family, so she's not immune to poison.
They have Beast, Ronan the Accuser, Quicksilver.
Quicksilver's Inhuman?
Quicksilver's an Inhuman, yeah. And also
Don't bother.
Miss Marvel.
Don't bother getting.
He's awful.
Oh, well, he's a long mover. I was like, man, but he looks real flimsy.
All of his stuff requires combo, so when you roll, you gotta get like hit, crit, wild.
Oh, yeah.
It never goes off.
Also, the moment your opponent puts slow on him, he just becomes useless.
Yeah.
Entire character disabled by one condition. How you doing, sir?
There's Gordon.
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
So, I'm like totally from out of town and I own a game store in Nebraska.
Okay.
What do you use for your calendar out?
So I know the calendar is based off of Google.
Okay.
As far as like how do we get the calendar on the TV, I don't know that.
Okay,
but
so this
if
is
you,
just like a skin for a Google calendar. Kind
Yeah.
of thing, huh?
So if you scan the QR code, it'll get you into our Discord.
Yeah.
And Kevin in Discord, he's one of the owners. Kevin is the guy who set up the calendar, so he can tell you how it all
Oh,
works.
I would love if he didn't mind me stealing it from him, man. I would love that. Because I literally just put one of these up in our store, but right now it's a PowerPoint presentation that I got floating through some stuff.
And every now and then it crashes, so it's not
Sure.
a perfect system, but every month we put up something different, usually depending on what's coming out or what
Right,
big
right.
events
Whatever
we
the
have.
new release kind of thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like I said, I've got for ours. I did like
Okay,
one
I
slide with the calendar,
apologize.
one slide with
He's-
new
he's
releases.
fine.
and
He's not
like, I got a couple things
fully
for
painted.
Free RPG Day and for.
I've been cranking them out as fast as I can.
Anyway,
But,
just trying to be a little nicer. I just bought in.
Every step you take gets a little bit more professional. A couple weeks ago, we ran our entire streaming system off of these. Now we've got an actual professional
Yeah, that's cool.
streaming rig set up for this.
We're not nearly cool enough to stream.
I don't think we are yet either, but we're trying to fake it. You know what they say: if
Fake
you,
it
if
till
you
you make
pretend
it.
long enough, you become.
Right. No, I like this, and we want. Yeah, I'll ask Kevin. Like, it's probably dynamically updatable and easier.
Yep.
Because right now mine's kind of crazy.
If I go into our Google Calendar and I put something in here, usually within
it's the
about
pay to
5 minutes,
flip.
this calendar
No.
will change.
No,
It's
just
covered.
contesting.
It's just cover.
Yeah.
That turned out to be a
It seems like this is going to be more fisticuffs than anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here.
You have
Yes. From what I understand, and
Magneto is there.
being in game stores and being around them and seeing the ones that fail and the ones that succeed, your game store will live and die on its own.
Boom. It's Karnak.
And of course the Toad.
And Karnak, he's the Kung Fu master. Oh gracious, I wonder if I have the weak point tokens and stuff. And I've got, this here is going to be my leader. We're going to try his leadership, Maximus the Mad.
What does he do?
Let me put him here. Well, let me see if I can. Okay, so call me Maximus the Magnificent. The first time each turn an allied character attacks or defends during the modified dice step, it must use his leadership. So there is no may. Reroll one of its attack or defense dice. If the reroll result is a skull, after the attack is resolved, your opponent places the allied character within one of its current position. And this character, him, he gains 1 power.
So if you roll a skull, I get to place you.
Yeah. Within 1. So that's why people don't like it, and you have to do it. So if he's like that, he does have...
But he does not say you can reroll skulls.
No,
So
none
he
of
can,
that. Yeah.
So you can't get rid of a
So
skull.
I would even have to re-roll successes.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I'm trying it. I think it has potential. I'm sure that there are games where I'll be like, no, but we'll try him out. I still had to place this Joker.
You still,
no, no.
I thought
Oh,
you
you're
placed him already. I was about to
no.
measure out his beacon.
Let me see. I'll just put him next to Medusa, and you can go ahead and do your thing. Medium, 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 medium. Medium. Awesome. I just need my medium. I like this faction already.
I don't like that. All right, sir.
All right, buddy.
I hope you have fun with this.
Yeah, I hope we do a lot of learning. First time with let's power up, I guess, huh? I gotta figure out which ones get extra power and whatnot.
They all get extra power. I think that's an inhuman trait.
No, the inhuman trait really it's this. Is this character may reroll one die on its attack or defense roll?
Oh, okay.
It says may. And they're also usually immune to poison. So. Yeah. Huh. Ooh, I like Medusa. She's pretty awesome.
All right, so I see a problem with your setup. Okay, I have priority.
That's fine.
Which means he's going to get that.
Yeah.
You have nobody over here, so he's going to get that.
That's fine.
You don't have it a long mover, so I'm going to get that.
That's fine.
Oh.
You know,
You can redeploy if you want before we start.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I don't want to get too ingrained in this game to where it's my life. I don't want to like read all the cards. I mean, I haven't even read my guys, so I'm going to do a bunch of reading, and
it does me
see
no
how
good
it is.
to read. Even my crises that I've been playing for a month.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what they are.
Yeah.
People will go to a tournament like the other day and they go, "Well, what this guy does is blah blah." Just tell me when you hit me with it.
Right. Yeah, I'm in that same boat. I am really.
So I'm going to spend one.
Okay.
He walked. Where is he at? Where is he at? So he walked.
He generated 2
He
power.
gained 2 power.
Yeah.
Picked that up. Spent 1.
Okay.
The jugs is done.
Couldn't you walk back and get on a spot though? Because you only had one action, correct? Or was it a double walk?
He walked twice.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
But as long as he's within 2 of that one.
Oh, it's within 2, not within 1?
No. The blue. If all of your people holding reds are within 2 of a blue, you get a bonus point.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Well, I can move him up, but I'm just going to move him up within 1 of this thing. Let me get this here. Okay. And I'll pay 1 to pick that thing up with him. And then...
And when you roll a skull, if you're holding that, if you roll a skull, you gain a power. Once. Once per turn.
Oh, with this thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, he'll move over here. And then he'll be done. Okay, it's your turn. There's a point right back here if you didn't.
Yeah, just like that one.
Yeah, it's on the rocks and stuff. So.
Are you guys doing anything for Richmond Open? That big tournament that's going to be down here?
No, Nebraska. It's a long way away.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I think the main thing for me with this hobby is the painting and assembly and whatnot. Just having the cool models. Coming out and playing is nice as well. Nice play.
The best part about the tournament was lunch.
That's what I said on the Discord. I'm like, I enjoyed hanging out and being with you guys. Just let's see here.
I like that fellowship aspect.
Yes. Sonic Blast. That's 4. Old Juggy, he's a size 3, right?
Juggy's a 4.
He is a size 4, huh?
Juggy's a 4.
Oh.
He's a big old boy.
Well then. Let me see. There's a 3. Okay. Maybe we can do some fun stuff with King Blackbolt. He has his 1 power. Oh no, I can't Wrath of the Midnight King because that costs 4. Sad. Yeah, it's kind of terrible that he doesn't get... Oh no, he does gain an additional power. Anti-gravitational control. Nice to read. So now I have 2. Okay, so when he would suffer damage, he reduces it to 1, to a minimum of 1, by 1. Okay, and then he gains. Okay, so I think he's the only one that does that. I still can't do that. I can do a hit and run, though. What stinks, I like charge better, because you get that extra movement first. He's a medium move. Alright, so I'm gonna get probably just within 2 of this.
We've got a brand new Shatterpoint community. We've only been running this for about a month.
No, that doesn't take me within 3 of him.
And I've run games with about 4 different people.
Man, I've got to be up and above a little bit there.
That's good. I hope we've got
Let me just go ahead and move his full medium movement. I'll be on top of this. We're just seeing how things go. On that, I'm just out, right? Just out. Okay, well, terrain's not gonna stop. I'm just gonna hold on to my stinking power and just be done. It's your turn, sir.
And the game plays similarly enough to MCP that I'm being a little bit sly and seeing if I can get a couple of them to try out Shatterpoint as well. The problem with us on TV is the guys who play Shatterpoint,
No, that's ridiculous because my Sonic Blast was beam 4. I would have had you. No, sir, you move you go on ahead.
She hasn't moved yet, dude.
No, it's fine.
We're here for fun.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's my fault, and I need to play these guys and figure out what they do. So Emma's moved up. You gonna move twice?
Yep.
Just to be within. Okay. Medium move. Let me see if I'm within 3. I believe I'm within 3. So we're going to do our Braid Bash. It's just a 5-dice physical. So it says after this attack is resolved, you gain 1 power for each damage dealt. If this attack deals damage to target character size 3 or less, after the attack is resolved, you may push the target short. And then if I get a wild, it's Flurry. After this attack is resolved, this character may make a Branded Bash again, another attack. So it doesn't have the Flurry rule after that. So this is just a 5-dice physical against Emma. Are you gonna? Okay.
Nope.
So you got 2. You wanna Okay, so you have 2. Okay, now I have to re-roll one of my dice, which is just going to be that. So I have 3. Okay, being a inhuman, I get to re-roll a dice anyway. Okay, so that gives me 4, and I do have the trigger for the flurry. I got 3 of those triggers.
Okay, so let's
Do the damage first.
Okay, so you dealt damage.
You had
go
2,
through.
so 2 go through.
2 and 2.
And then there's a push short. Does it say may or must? Alright. It says may. And now you have power. Can you interrupt my turn to go into her diamond form?
If you make another attack, I can choose to go into diamond
You
form.
choose to go into diamond form. And if I push you short, that gets you off that point, so you don't secure a point. Which I think I'll just go ahead and do, and because I need to be within range of. It's a push. It's not a
Correct.
throw, so I can't hurt you. Okay, so I'll just push you there. And that wasn't that bad with Maximus the Mad or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get 2 power for that, and then she will be done. I like her. She's control. Yeah, Medusa's pretty decent.
What are Black Bolt's reactives?
Oh, the King Black Bolt, huh? Well, he has a hit and run, increase the volume. Let me see. Let's see here. Inhuman King, at the start of the activation phase, you may choose one allied character with the Inhuman. Oh, that's nice. With the Inhuman superpower, the chosen character removes one special condition. That's awesome. But aside from that, he has nothing to be reactive. He's got no clap back, nothing like that.
Okay. 2 off of Juggy and 2 off of Mags.
People rest their feet on that ring or stand up on that ring and it ends up breaking it.
Puts you outside of 2 still. Alright, 6 physical. Hitting the Black Bolt.
Okay.
Three.
Okay, he's got 4 dice here. Oh, gracious.
Okay.
So here, now hold up, because Maximus, I can't re-roll that skull. I have 2 successes. I have to re-roll a success. Nothing, but I'm also inhuman, so I get to re-roll that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
nothing. So I just do 2, so 1 goes through.
1 goes through. You get a push short, and I'm going to push you straight towards me.
I can't see it. It's not to a minimum or like to a to 0. I have to take that damage. If you've done more, then
Right.
So you're gonna push short straight toward you.
Yep. Outside of 2, I can do an omnidirectional push.
So you want it to touch his base.
Yep.
Okay.
Inside of 2, I get to re-roll all of my dice.
Ah, I see.
Alright. So it took so long to come in and even to give you
1 crit. Here comes the crit. So that's no
So
good.
3.
So right now I have 3. And I can re-roll 2 of my dice.
All right. So
Total
4.
of 4.
Okay, I have 4. This is physical, right?
Yep.
All right. So I've got 2. I have to re-roll 1. Okay, and then I'll re-roll this one since I'm inhuman. So I just 2. So I take 2.
I'll have a conversation with him and hopefully prevent this from happening to anybody else.
And then let me.
Actually, what am I doing? I don't take 2. I only take 1 because of his abilities.
Okay. And I will spend 2 to hit you with a size 2.
Okay, so I dodge. This is physical, so I've got to dodge against 3 points of damage, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so there's 2 successes. I have to re-roll 1 for Maximus the Mad, and then I'm inhuman, so I get to re-roll. Okay, now I have 3 successes, so I don't get any damage from that.
This is from what?
For you throwing the
Oh, okay.
2
Does
at
does
me.
the Maximus apply during dodges? Or just attack and defense?
You know. Okay. Let me see. The first time each round attacks or defends, so I guess it doesn't say anything about dodge. You're right. Okay.
And does
so,
your Inhuman allow you to roll on dodge? Your Inhuman reroll.
Good question. It just says attack or defense.
Okay, so
So
no
dodge doesn't count as defense?
Correct.
Okay, so my initial roll was still 2 successes.
So you would just
So
take
then
one.
I would take 1 point of damage,
And
and I still get the power because it's enemy effect.
and you only have to reroll on your first attack or your first defense, not both.
Right.
Okay.
No, well,
The first time.
yeah, this guy. Yeah, the first time each turn.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, Max is done. A little underwhelming.
Okay. Well, he is a beam 3 for that, and I know that's going to be just 2. His Hoofquake would be better, I think. I don't know if I'm going to get there. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is Gorgon, of course. So we're going to use his Hoofquake. It's a beam 3, 4 dice, and on a wild it causes shock.
Alright, what type?
What? Well, it's energy.
Energy.
It's energy, yes. You can roll if you want to.
Ooh, I'm blocking nothing right now.
Okay, so see what we got here. Whoa! Okay, I'll do 1 for Maximus, nothing, and 1 for Inhuman. I got 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And that's the hook. So there is, yeah. I don't get the trigger or anything, and he is done because he moved and he attacked.
Sure, it's just going to be right there. Sure, he's done.
Okay. Medium.
Someone else. Hey, if you can find an excuse, man. You see here.
Medium. Okay. Karnak's just chilling. He's waiting to see what happens. And that's him done. I think that's
it.
That's it.
So I have 3 reds, 1 blue.
I only have 1 red, 1 blue. I'm standing on top of another one, but are we contesting? What's the deal with this?
Pick him up. Yeah, we're contesting.
So my guy doesn't help out.
He's outside of 2. I mean, he's outside of 1. Alright,
Okay.
so
I only have 2,
you have 2.
and you have
And
6.
he is your only one holding a red.
Yes.
And he's on a blue, so you get a bonus.
Okay, so 3.
You get 3, and I
You're-
get 4.
You get 4.
If she'd have stayed there, she'd have gotten
Yeah.
that bonus as well.
Alright,
So
I guess, yeah.
Right.
Get
Is
our
there
check
anything
marks.
during cleanup? Okay, we just did that, and that does not have a during
No,
cleanup.
it's the extra VP. Yeah. 4. And then Black Bolt gets 2 because he's a big mean guy.
Okie dokie. We're going to activate Magneto. We're going to spend 2 for magnetic refraction. I've already played Astral Limb. Let's hammer on Black Bolt some more.
Okay. He's got 4 life left.
6 dice, rerollable. 1 crit.
So 5.
Alright, so that comes out. And I get to reroll anything I want to. Still 5. 5. You son of a...
You could probably just remove that. I don't think that's... And
Oh,
it
we're
would
coming
only
back.
be
We're
in
not
your
coming
way.
back to that area.
Yeah,
anymore.
we're not going to deal with that at all. You're fine. Let me see now. You attack defied me. Yeah, let me see if I want to do anything. But it's got to be within 2, and I have to be within the in characters within 2. So I'm outside. Karnak. Okay, weakness tokens. Enter attack against this character. Okay. Well, an allied character within 3 makes an attack after another allied character. Okay. Let's see, do I want to do any of this? It's within 3.
So I have 5. You have 1 reduction automatic, right?
Right, I'm checking some ranges and stuff. Here we go.
Okay.
I think it's, yeah, him within 3. Okay, good. Okay, when an allied character is targeted by an attack that is within 3 of an allied Karnak or an allied Gorgon, let me see. Gotta pay 3. So which one? I don't even have the power, so I'm not even looking at that. Okay, Black Bolt. Now you have 5. I guess Black Bolt's just gonna take it with his face. Okay, there's 2. There's a.
Rolling your crit.
Yeah, I gotta roll the crit. Nothing. Okay, and I'm gonna reroll because of Maximus. Nothing. Oh no, that reroll allows you to place me within 1, and Maximus gets the power, and I'll have an inhuman reroll, which is.
So you block 3.
Block 3. I take 2. I take 1 because of power or the reduction, and he gets a power.
You are just outside of 2 now. So I get 1 power.
Well, it's good. It makes it so you can't re-roll whatever.
All right. Let me spend 3 and hit you with that size 3.
Stop! I'm not even going to bother with that. I'll brace for impact that bad boy. Let me see. How much power is this? It's just 1? Okay. I'll spend it.
Well, that was not what I wanted you to do.
So I guess the Maximus Mad can be of some benefit.
Okay, so 6 die.
Okay. At 1,
1,
2,
2, 2,
3.
3. Total of 3.
This is physical again.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this is the second round. This round, so you don't need to roll Karnak or Maximus or
Right.
whatever.
Okay, there's 3 right there.
So
I
you've
don't
already
need to-
blocked it.
Yeah, I don't need to roll
Push
anymore.
short.
Oh, you you're pushing me short, so you're just going to push me backwards again?
Yep.
Straight back or at an angle?
I'm gonna angle you so that you go just past that head on the board. I don't want you to stop. I want you to go the full distance back.
Okay, go the full distance.
So you can spend one of your activations moving up on me.
I can't blame you.
Alright. Max is done.
Okay. Well, you didn't get your. Do you need to pay power for your other construct, or does that pop out? Because it's the start.
I spent 3.
Okay.
Which left him with 1.
Well, no, your construct there. I thought
yeah.
you were gonna pop that out because it's the beginning of the second turn.
Yeah, it'll pop out.
Okay. All right, man, gracious.
I did not take banishment, so you're
Let me see.
I am going to be picking up Miraculous Cure and shoving my warband in the.
Move him up and then do some stuff.
Hey Tom, I can use any 28 mil miniature on the wall.
But this would be funny too. But I don't have the power for that. Gotta get the power for it. Alright, Black Bolt. He will
I'm thinking about being
come
an
up.
asshole.
Because he's just like that. And now I have the power. So I'm gonna pay 4 for the Wrath of the Midnight King. Actually,
So why not just get some
no, I
in-time
won't do
period
that.
minis and use
Add
them
2
for paint practice?
to the attack roll made by this character this turn. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. We'll do it. I'll pay 3 to pump up and increase the volume. So during the next attack action made by this character this turn, add 2 dice to the attack roll.
Okay.
And then I'm paying 4 for the Wrath of the Midnight King. So this is a physical, and it's within 3. And I have Juggy within 3.
Okay.
And what this is after this attack is resolved, this character may advance medium, and it has a wild trigger. So before damage is dealt, this character may throw the target character short. There's no size restriction on it.
Okay.
And so this is going to be a 10 dice Joker with all this power spent.
So you're hitting Juggy with 10 dice physical?
Yeah, and he's the guy that could take it.
Mm-hmm.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I got rerolls here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 2. I got the wild triggers. And then I got that one. Now, Maximus gives me 1, which is good. And then, Inhuman gives me another, which is good. Okay, and there I am in total, so
1, 2,
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6,
That's 2.
5. That would make it 5.
Yeah, probably about $45 for 48 minutes.
He gains a power because he rolled a skull. So that was 7. That would make it 5. We are going to... Oh, he has cover from the Magnetic Crush. So 7. 6, 5. Cover for 4. Damage reduction to make it 3. Do I sit with 3? We're going to spend 3. Recalibration matrix. Everybody rerolls everything.
Everything.
Everybody rerolls everything except for skulls. Skulls stay.
Well, I did not roll a skull on my
I
set.
did.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
And how many crits did you have in there? Because you get to reroll the crits too.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to re-roll all 10. I didn't have any skulls.
No, crits. How many crits did you have? Because then you have a crit.
I don't think I had crits.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
I'm trying to give you extra dice. Oh, great. So I block 2 now. 2 and then damage reduction to 3.
Doesn't have a stand on it. And take Logan's Prostrate Book with you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't do rerolls, right?
Rerolls are done.
So yeah, now you only take 1
Now
point of
take
damage,
1.
but there is a wild, so I still get the trigger. Okay, so you take 1 point of damage,
I take 1.
but then I'm gonna throw you in the giant piece of terrain. Now you're a size 4, and this one is what, a size
Those are
4?
4s.
Okay,
It stays.
Oh, Dante, go get a pencil and a pen.
I'm still gonna throw you into it.
Captain Ticonderoga.
Right.
Yep.
Or can I throw you into Magneto?
I don't know. Does it say throw or throw away?
It just says wild throw. May throw the target character short.
So omnidirectional. You can throw any direction you want.
Okay. Well, we may as well throw Juggy into Magneto.
Okay, so Juggy will take 1 for the damage from the throw. He will spend 1 to reduce that. You know what? He'll take it. He'll take it.
Put him up
And
there.
Mags needs to roll against a size 4. So he's
2.
blocking 2, so he'll take 3.
3 pencils and a pen.
And that is... That's Black Bolt.
That certainly is Black Bolt.
It's your turn.
Yep.
Kevin, are you brainwashing my cousin?
No, I'm explaining paranoia. See, he was smart when I was playing because I gave him.
Gordon, Medusa, she's all physical.
She's very physical, yeah. All of her attacks are physical too, yeah. And Karnak's physical. You know, this Gorgon has 1 energy. This guy, however, is all mystic. But he's all the way over there.
So, Black Bolt is down to how much health at the moment?
He's got 3 health left.
3 health left.
Yeah.
If you really want, when the GS really wants to mess with you, they'll look at your ability stat. Okay, so you're going to miss about a third of the shots you take. So really,
Okay. Let's go, Juggy. Juggy gonna go for a walk.
Also, I remember you mentioned that if I had a constant supply. Yeah. It was perfect. I was on D&D campaign. We won't be getting bags of chips. I discovered that avocados are permanently on sale at Food Line. Don't tell me you don't like guacamole.
Gains 2 for the
It
walk.
has to be really well made. You have about as much chance with guacamole as you had with the hummus, so maybe might get lucky.
Oh, that's... He could move up after that attack. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it, but he can advance medium after that attack. I'm fine with where I'm at.
Okay.
But
So spending 4 off of Juggy.
no.
It's exclusively because it was hummus that I
So that's now 10 dice.
The fact that you didn't have to pay for it. That
Well, before you do all that, I'm going to have Gorgon say you got to deal with me first. He's got his 2 power here. When an enemy character within 2 of this character targets another allied character with an attack, this character may use the superpower. This character is the target of the attack regardless of range or line of sight.
Okay. Alright, so you're taking 10 die hit.
Okay. Wow. So 4
4.
with the reroll.
Rolling in the crit. Still 4. Right now we got 4.
Okay,
I
I've
do
got
have the
4
wild.
die physical. So that's 1, 2, 3 with my 2 crits. Okay, so there's another one. I have to roll a dice because of Maximus. It's a skull, and I could re-roll with mine, but I don't need to.
Okay.
With my inhuman re-roll.
So right now you're blocking 4.
Yeah.
He walked. He punched.
Pencil. Move. 6. Fight +2.
He's carrying a red, so he gains 1 from the skull. Do I want to Book of Truth it?
So, okay, yeah. Anytime you're carrying and you roll a skull, you get a.
Once per turn.
Oh, so it's only 1 max. Okay.
Right. So you blocked 4. I hit for 4, so nothing goes through.
Right.
I got my wild, so I will slide into you for 1 damage.
Oh, to him for 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do I gain a power for that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And we're going to spend 3 off of Juggy to hit you with a size 3.
Fight +0. Shoot +0.
Yeah. Hit you with a size 3, so 4 points coming at you.
Armor 10.
These things are size 3.
Yep.
There you go. And this is at Gorgon or Black Bolt?
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt. Okay. Okay, so there's 2 right off the bat. I'm in human.
Human roll doesn't go
Oh,
for
that's
dodges.
right. That's right. Okay, so for that, there's 2 off the bat. You said that there's what 4
It's a
points of
size
damage.
3, so it's 4 points of damage.
Okay, so I take 2, but damage reduction down to 1. Still alive.
1 of mags. Oh, let's give 1 to Toad. Okay. You got 1 left.
Yeah.
I got no way to do 1 damage.
Good.
All right. Jugs, you let me down, son. You let me down.
Choose a non-dazed allied character, another allied character within 2 of the chosen character. I spend up to 5 to play this card. Remove damage from the character equal to the amount spent. That's good. She's got 4 on her.
She's too far away to patch him up.
Well, for now.
For now.
For now, yeah. That's what the reading was all about. Okay.
Yeah.
So she moves medium. So, yeah, I'll just like touch Juggy's base, I guess. Something like that. Okay, so she will play patch up.
Okay.
And she's spending 4 on that to heal 4 on her man there. That's what a good wife does.
I respect it.
Yeah. She's a good wife. Alright, and then what is she going to do to Juggernaut? The only thing she can do, because I've used all my power, is just to Braid Bash. So that's going to be 5 dice physical against him, which I'm sure he'll be fine with. Alright, so that's 3. That has a wild trigger. Inhuman. No, that's a skull. And then the Maximus. That's a skull, so you get to move me after he gets a power. But she also has that flurry, so I can roll that. Oh, you're size 4, so I can't push you. So that means I could do the flurry afterward. I'm sure you no. So that's going to be 3 damage. I'm sure that you've got a bunch of dice to roll.
Blocking 1, cover for 1, damage reduction for 1.
Okay, well, if you want to remove the skull, we'll do another 5 dicer into him because the flurry trigger. This one does not have the flurry. It's only 1. The Inhuman. Okay, so 2.
Blocking
so we block all of it. Okay, well, she's done. She did a good job, I think. It's your turn.
She's gonna walk over to here.
That's fine. That's good enough for government work.
what we normally do is we just make sure
So she'll be on that point.
I'll probably write it down.
And
That's what I'm going to do with my D&D styles as well. So you kind of
got him at 5. Let's shoot him.
Now, okay, so I guess you're on top of a building, but he's within. How does that work if I'm off of a building, like without it being a square or anything like that,
Right.
with an actual void, you know, that takes up the space?
So all terrain for attacks and defenses are considered 2-dimensional. So imagine this is just a picture of this thing.
Right.
So I have line of sight on you.
It-
I'm on.
To me, that's also kind of weird
It
because
is.
you're on this
The
big
cover-
thing. If it goes up, you're not able to look down through.
Oh, I know.
It's
the
so
cover
crazy.
rules on this thing
Okay, so
are the
you're.
only real complaint I have.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you say you have line of sight, but do I even get cover because I'm here?
Because I'm
you're
on
elevated.
the same terrain. Because I'm on the same terrain as you.
Well, I'm not even on that terrain.
Right.
I'm off of it.
But you're using it for cover, so no, you don't get cover from that.
Just sounds really crazy.
Alright, so she rolled a skull, which gives her a power.
Is this energy that you're attacking me with?
Yes.
Okay.
She does not have a red, so she does 1, 2, 3. Right now she's hitting you for 3.
Because some of them say line of sight and then it like, some
Okay, all I have is 3 energy dice here.
Okay.
Energy defense. Nothing.
Okay.
His reroll, nothing, and does he have the
no
inhuman?
closer than 3 inches to
He
any other
does have it. Nothing.
Okay.
I take 3.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Sherry's attack.
She only
After
does
all
1.
things, whatever I roll, I can roll 15. It drops down to 1, and you get a push.
Okay.
So I gain 1 for shooting you.
potential nasty little bastards.
So is it a short push, medium
It
push?
is a short push.
Where do you want me?
Let's just go straight back to you.
Straight backwards. Okay. All right.
My first foray against Inhumans.
Okay, she's done.
She's
Okay.
done.
I think Karnak, it's time to have him come out.
It's right there. It's okay. So the embarrassing part is, right? I go to the front page.
To pinpoint weakness. After an attack against this character is resolved,
After he
or this
tells me
character
to write
resolves an
pen,
attack.
There's a reason I write things
Okay.
in pencil talents, because I'm
So
great at messing things up.
I'm going to turn to
Hey, Kristen.
your Magneto guy, and we're going to do a Shattering Strike. It's 5 dice physical, and it has some things that can happen here.
Who are you punching with it?
It's Karnak against Magneto there.
Mags is going to spend 2 to crank up his defense to 6.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, so I guess category would be line of sight.
Alright, so that's 2 Magnus's.
Yeah, class.
That's another one.
casting.
And then Inhuman. Okay,
So you have 4.
so I have 4 total.
I taught you guys something, I think.
So I'm blocking 2. Blocking 3 and cover for 4.
Okay.
Leap is pretty good for getting your people to
So
getting the treasure.
that cancels out everything, right?
On someone.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I had 4 and you just did 4, right?
Treasures I'm gonna get to time.
Okay. I didn't get a wild, so there's none of that. But let me spend 2 for a pinpoint weakness. So this is saying after an attack against this character, or after I resolve an attack, I can use the superpower. Place a weakness token on, or move to an existing weakness token to the attacking or defending enemy character. This character may only have 1 weakness token in play at a time. And that will come into play later. Let me see if I have it. I'll just use whatever.
Use whatever.
Yeah, I'll just use whatever. So I'll use one of these.
So either of these. Alright, now I gotta find out what your other skills are.
Right, and what does the weakness mean for me?
Yeah, so... Okay, this is Analyzing Strike. It's a superpower. When this character attacks or defends against an attack from an enemy character with a weakness token, this character rolls 3 additional dice. So after this attack resolved, the weakness token is removed.
Right, so it's not a condition, so I can't shake it.
Right. It's just like I know your weakness.
Okay.
That's 3 dice. Wait a minute, and he could do that again because I didn't move. And do I contest this? It's 2, right?
Gotta be within 1.
Within 1.
You get the bonus if you're holding a red within 2.
Well, I want to contest it and make it to where you aren't. So instead of attacking, or wait a minute, I could just straight attack you, and you still have 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna do another attack. So it's gonna be a 5 dice strike, but I'm gonna add 3 dice to it because of your weakness token. So 8 dice.
I spent 2 to bump me up to 6 again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 with. Okay, 6. And then I have to. I'll take out my successes. And I did get a wild there. So, okay, this one is Magnus. Oh no, I've already done Magnus, right?
Right, so that's your
Okay,
inhuman roll.
so I don't have to do that. We'll do the Inhuman roll. Okay, so
That was your inhuman roll.
you're counting that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. So
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woohoo.
spicy
Yep.
with 1.
Yep. So he goes down. So he'll take 2.
Okay, he takes 2. I gain 2 power for that.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and flip him over.
Okay. And that is Karnak. Karnak is done, so it's your turn, sir.
All these casting numbers go up by 2.
Just outside. Dang it.
Keep that in mind. So if you want to get like strike dead, it's yeah.
And then when they saw colors are free.
She's done.
Okay. I still have Gorgon.
Good one. Gives you a useless lump that can carry treasure out.
Wait a minute. There. Within 2. Could do stun to you. Shock. I should be playing for the, and he hardly has any damage on him, right? Just 2?
Yeah.
And he's got, what, 7 on his front side, or is it 9? 8? Yeah, I'd have to spike hard. And I want to stay in the game, you know. So I'm going to move there to try to, I don't know, kind of body block or whatever, but I'll at least be able to, you know, crack a hammer over your head once. What's better? Is it stun or shock to give people?
So generally stun because it keeps them from getting power. Juggy is immune to stun.
Yeah, oh, that's that. Yeah. Well, also, this is. And how's his energy defense? His defense is good no matter what.
He's
3,
4, 3, 5.
Okay, we'll just do the Hoofquake then. It's a beam 3. I'll just get him, and it's going to be 4 dice for it. Let's see. Okay.
Okay.
That can be spicy. Okay, a little spicy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have to re-roll because of Maximus, and that's a hit, and I can't re-roll that.
Right.
So I'll just
So you
stick
got
with the
5?
5. Yeah.
This is energy, you said?
Yeah, it's energy. Nice.
1, 2. So blocking 2, cover for 3. He'll take 2.
Okay. And let me see. Do I get? No, but I did get a wild in that, so you get the shock special condition. And then it is your turn with Toad.
What'd I say, Rob? Right around 5 o'clock, everybody starts coming in.
I know there's a blue over there.
There's a blue back there, yeah.
Well, if you miss it by bad enough, you take some damage and gain some experience.
But if I just miss it, it's something you missed, and that's it. Okay.
I think Toad is just going to stay where he is.
Just get those 3 points or whatever it is.
Yep.
Can't blame him. All right. So Maximus is gonna go up medium, and now I'm like kind of wonka jawed on the terrain.
So you can't get on the terrain unless you can.
Okay. Unless I can fully. So what the staircases are Shuri.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So when Shuri moved up, you got a medium and a short.
It's okay. It's okay. Cause I'm just gonna. So I can't get on the terrain, so I can't shoot her, right?
Correct. You can't see her.
I can't see her, but she can see me.
She can see you.
The heck is with that?
She's on top of the terrain.
All right, all right. Well, here we're gonna do some mess here. Choose a character within 3 activated token. Advance a character short. Oh, good. So we're just gonna go ahead and move. I guess I'll still be within 1. Let me see here. Needs to be within 3. Oh yeah. Or no, not quite. That Shuri will do, and I could advance her. Right. Modify dice stat. Okay. Choose a character within 3 with an activated token. Advance a character short. So I'll pay 2, and I will take Shuri and advance her short. Come here, sweetheart.
Okay. Now we're going to get interesting on top of the hill.
Yeah. The whole. It's like, these rules are terrible. So, all right, and then that is him done.
These rules on the Dracula Castle, because you got the spiral staircase, so one is actually under the other.
What they should do, if they're the ones producing this terrain, they should clarify this terrain. You know, it's on them.
Right, like
so,
we could actually designate this lower piece as a size 1, the upper dais a size 2. They could do that.
They could do other. Yeah, it's poopy. I don't like the way that they've done it. So I guess we're gonna count up and then get back into it.
So I have 3, 4, 5, and is Juggy within 2 of that blue?
Oh, is it within 2 of contesting?
It's within.
Yeah,
if he's
it's within 2. Yeah.
So he doesn't get the point, but because of this, he gets there's a bonus point out there.
Oh, okay.
You get a bonus point too, because he's the only one you got with the red.
This is the only one. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get 6, and you get 2.
Brings you up to 10.
3. You get 3.
Now hold on. 1, 2, 3, because I get the bonus, right?
Isn't that him?
Yeah, this is him.
That's him.
Yeah.
So,
and then I've got a
blue
guy
too.
that's live right there.
Right.
And then, him as well. So I get 4.
I keep forgetting there's a blue back there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Fell behind a bit. You still have priority. We'll take our check mark.
Alright, I have already flipped over Magneto.
Okay, he didn't get a check mark. That's cool. And then it's power.
And these 2 go away.
1,
1.
I've gone
1.
from 8 painted models to 6. Real bummed about it.
I think you said, I think you're going to like what you're going to be able to do with the ones you
I know. I'm just bummed about it. I'm also bummed that I have to
Blood tried.
spend-
Tried it.
No, he's going to be surfing.
Can you tip the blood?
No, he's going to be surfing. It's going to be great.
And then
And him, I got a green stuff.
What is Medusa's ranges? Is she range 2s or range 3s on her attacks?
Range 3 on the Braid Bash, and then Area 2 on Split Ends. And she also has range 3 for, you know, range 3 and range 2 respective for some superpowers, but she doesn't have power for it yet.
I might have it underneath of this.
a glow effect underneath.
Yeah.
Dark red and lighter red farther out. Then strange is going to be the spell. I mean, what else can you do with strange?
Okay.
Then I'm gonna have it running out from underneath.
Mags is going to spend 5.
Oh, he's the one that becomes a creature.
For his area attack. 6 die.
That takes 2 characters that I've already painted and move them.
Alright. Let's hit Black Bolt first.
3, 4.
Total of 4.
And is this energy or is this physical?
This is physical.
Okay. 1. Magnus the Mad. 2. And then Inhuman. So 2. I'll damage reduce, so I take 1.
Okay. So down to 1.
Either way, I've
And
got
now
two
you
paint
and you
Friday.
get stunned.
I've got like 3 painted models.
And it's a stun condition?
You get a stun condition. Alright.
It's this blue thingy, I guess.
Yep. And then the brown guy with the green mace.
Okay, yeah, Gorgon, yeah.
I do like the new stream setup.
It is very nice. Oh, and they filtered the light too. Okay, I didn't see that before. 4.
So total of 4.
Okay, Gorgon has the same kind of. Okay, so that's gonna be 2. Reroll Magnus. Magnus is good, and reroll Inhuman. No, so 3. So I take 1.
Okay. And a stun.
Brotherhood versus Inhumans.
Humans are they're winning on the bash side.
They're very, very hitting.
Alright, and then the green guy.
Okay, Karnak. Whoa, just 2.
Total of 2.
Karnak has 3 dice. Okay, so this one is Max's. Okay, and he's good.
Okay, and he gains stun.
So no matter what, I get stunned.
All of 3 of them get stunned.
What is the downfall of stun?
You can only gain 1 power from any source other than the power phase.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Even during the power phase.
Even daring? Oh, so you gain 1. You can only gain 1 power no matter what.
Now you get 1 for power phase, and your Inhuman gain that extra power is a different source. So during power phase, you still get both of them.
Okay.
Just like he would gain 1 for the power phase, but with the temples, because they're a different ability, he only gains 1 instead of 3 if he had stun on.
Just like with what is it, Hulk, he would only gain 2 instead of 3.
said he
'cause
didn't
it's
like
1
that I put
from-
Asgard on this map.
I thought that this map was really nice for Asgard.
It blends really. It blends. It's some things are a little more difficult to see.
like that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I'll pick a different map for it next time. I was just like, oh, a snowy field seems right for a Viking heaven, you know?
Although I don't think that terrain piece is legal right now because it looks like it's within 2.
It's okay. It's the head from that statue.
Valid.
It fell.
It tumbled a bit more.
The within 2 does serve a valid purpose. If you have terrain pieces that are within 2 of each other, large bases can't fit between them. That's the reason for the terrain pieces can't be within 2 of each other.
So let me hit.
So it's still Magneto, and he's still doing damage.
Who do do I want to hit with the second attack? I really want Black Bolt to die, but it doesn't seem to be the thing. We're going to try again. We're going to try to kill Black Bolt.
Now this is the area thing again?
No, this is his standard.
Oh, a standard. Okay, so that's 2 with a reroll.
So right now he's got 2. Rolling in the crit. He's got 3. I can reroll these 3. Still 3. Still 3.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're attacking Black Bolt, but I don't like that. So it's the Royal Guardians. So Karnak, since he has 3 power, he's gonna step in the way. Yeah, I wish it was Gorgon because he hurts you more. So place a character. Okay, so let me see. When an allied character within 3 of an allied Karnak or Gorgon is target, you may spend 3 to play this card. So place this character that played this card within 1 of the allied character. Okay, so I need to get there. Okay. And then the character becomes, the target of the attack. After the attack is resolved, if Karnak was placed and is not dazed, and there is no allied weakness tokens on the battlefield, the attacking character gains a weakness token. So it's bad, but it's not that bad. So you dealt, what, 3? 3 to him? And it's physical?
Yep.
Okay, Karnak only has 3. So 1. Okay, 1. Now this is going to be Maximus Mad. No. And then Inhuman. No. So he takes 2. Okay. Gains 2, takes 2, and places a weakness token on Magneto.
Magneto is going to spend 2 to turn on Magnetic Refraction.
So that, with that card, it doesn't go away, ever.
If Magneto is playing it and it's Brotherhood affiliation, it doesn't go away.
Wow. So that card's stapled to your faction.
Yeah.
I got you. And that's the one that gives everybody cover.
Everybody within 3.
Okay. And he's done?
He is done.
Okay.
He did not do too well. Mags has let me down today.
He didn't do too bad either. Let me see. I gotta go with Black Bolt. You're targeting Black Bolt too much. He doesn't like it. I can't do the big 1-2 combo with the increase the volume. I'll go ahead and shake the stun with him. That takes an action because I'm so close. So anyway, I'll go ahead and shake the action. Then I will use 4 to do the Wrath of the Midnight King. That's that one that's a physical and it's a throw. It's only 8 dice.
Okay.
And
spending 2 to use my helmet.
Well, no, I think I'm gonna do it against Juggy.
Oh, against Juggy.
Yeah, against Juggy. My fault. I didn't say it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do it against Juggy. So 8 dice, physical against that goon. Okay, man, that's a decent roll.
That's a very decent roll.
So 2 of those. Okay, now we got Maximus. Nothing, and then Inhuman. Nothing. So, yeah, just 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3 already. 4. Cover.
4. Cover for 5. Cover for 5. Damage reduction for 6.
Okay, so you take 1.
Yep. And he rolled a skull while he's holding a red, so that gives him another power.
Okay. I had a wild in that roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a sizeless throw.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw you short. Shame it's not long like the Thor is. I could like blow up one or the other. I can't like aim it to where you hit both at the same time, right?
You can, but I don't think you want me to. You want to because I gain power for every size I destroy.
Yeah, but I know that you throw them as well.
Okay. So that's a size 2. That's a size 1.
So they would both blow up, and they would do him damage. Though,
Only
right?
one would blow up.
Oh, only one. And if I tried to throw you into him, it would hit Karnak first, right? That's a shame.
Now, as the person being thrown, he will only take 1 damage, which he can spend a power to reduce to nothing.
Well, yeah, it still forces you to spend the power. So it's a shame I can't get Emma. But yeah, I'll blow up this size 2 that you have to create.
2. He spends 1 to reduce it.
Okay.
All right. Trading out a 3 for 3 singles.
I got you.
That was a size 2 that was destroyed, so 1 back to Juggy and 1 to Emma.
Okay, and Black Bolt is done, sir.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of synergies I'm missing here, but it's okay.
All right. We will let Emma hit you.
How do you know I don't have mass hysteria?
You, most of all you. You're all useless.
She will move up.
Okay, putting Karnak in or something.
All right. Spending 4. 8 die mystic.
You have a chance to hit them, you put a shoulder in them. Do not take them. I know, man, they're kind of tough. Introduce yourself, boys. I'm good. I'm also good.
1 crit.
So 7. Gee, Christmas.
And I got the wild for the defenestrate, so there will be a throw after this.
So 7. I only have 4 dice. That's pretty good. 4 dice. So. Okay. And then I have Maximus's reroll. No. And then Inhuman reroll. Yes. So that's 5. So I take 2.
Take 2. And then we're going to throw Green Boy there into Black Bolt. So he will take another.
Okay.
And Black Bolt is rolling against a size 2. And you only gain 1 point.
Oh, if you just gave him an extra one, then he passes away. He gets dazed.
But he only gained 1 power from that attack.
Right. Yeah. I didn't give him a bunch of power. Or did.
So Emma
Yeah, I
is
got
done.
away 1 power there. Okay, so he dazes, which is sad, but it means he loses a shock, which is good. And then I got to roll a physical for Black Bolt, right?
He's fine.
Yeah.
He takes 1 so far. You got 2 crits to roll in.
Oh, he takes 1 so far?
Because he's you're a size 2, right?
Yeah.
There you go. You're fine.
Yeah, I got a bunch. The dice are pretty good. Okay.
And
This-
these are mighty bad shape.
Basically go away. Let me see, so Gorgon. How much life does Juggy have?
He starts at 8.
Yeah.
He's taking 5, so that's 3 left.
Okay. We're gonna pay 2 for a charge.
Fantastical Spidey folks.
Well, wait a minute. Juggy's already gone, hasn't he?
Nope.
No, okay. We'll pay 2 for a charge with Gorgon. So that's the whole move and attack type thing. You know how that goes.
Yep.
And actually, I'll get closer to there. Yeah. And I'll take my shock with me. Okay. And then I have to make an attack. That's just going to be a 5 dice physical. Nothing too big. 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1 incoming. So 5.
Then your Maximus.
Maximus, which is another one. So I don't need to reroll anymore.
I love it.
2. Okay.
So it's 2. He's holding a red, so that's going to give him a power. That Skull does.
And he's within
So
3.
So 2. Cover for 3. Spin 1. How much did you get through? 6?
It was 6, yeah.
I need to block 3 points of damage. So you're 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, I'll spend 1 to make it 2.
Okay.
Alright, 2.
Alright, he only gets 1 power for that since I have the stun on, right?
Yep.
Okay. And now, he's going to do that again. Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and just attack you again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty decent. That was a hit. And this is just as inhuman. And that's a 5.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yep, he goes down.
Okay, good.
Getting 1 more power.
1 power for my guy.
So I'm taking 2 off of Juggy, putting a 3 on him. I drop the token.
Your shot goes away, though. Or whatever that's, yeah.
Yep.
Whatever that was. And that was Gorgon, so it's your turn, sir.
Mm-hmm. How many do you have left?
I have, what, Medusa and Maximus to go.
Alright, Shuri is going to spend 4 and shoot you a 7 die energy.
Tupperware is quite the term. It's all one that.
Pretty tough for a three-pointer. Oh, that's not the best.
That
Should've
is not
saved
good at all. She gains the power for
The skull.
rolling the skull. Let's see.
Open this up there.
Shields instead of hits. Do I have any shields? No. Yeah, just 1 hit. It is a wild though.
Yeah. Blocked it. I have to roll, but okay, it's not a skull, so it's okay.
So you have a stagger
Oh, she passes stagger out with that?
with the wild. Yep.
Okay.
Stop playing with it, you'll go blind.
And then she will run back. You didn't pick up?
Oh, did that knock her out?
No, that Juggy had that.
Oh, Juggy had that. Oh, well, yeah, certainly I'll pick up. I can't do it with him. Let me see if I can get it close enough to Black Bolt. I don't think so. It has to be within 1, right?
Within 2 of Juggy, you need to be within 1 to pick it up unless you're toad.
Yeah, no. So I need to do it with Gorgon. So they have 1 to pick that up with him.
And now when Gorgon rolls the skull, the first time each turn, he gains a
The power.
power.
Okay. And she walked down, so I've got. She's done.
She's done.
Okay, so I have to shake the stagger.
You have to shake the stagger.
Shaking the stagger. Okay, but now I can see them since I'm on top and you are not.
Correct.
So crazy. All right. We'll level. Oh, that's 5 power.
I'm gonna be using my
but I still Brain Freeze is still within 4. I think I've got you pretty good.
Yep.
Within 4, and it's a psychic power. 5 dice after this dice. So it's I gain power equal damage dealt, and it's that suppressive, just like Gladiator has. So you don't, as many wilds as I get, you lose power.
Okay.
So it's just a 5 dice psychic.
Against 2.
I'm gonna shoot Toad.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I have my reroll because I'm mad. Nothing, and then the Inhuman reroll. Okay, so 4, and I do have just one of those. So that means that you lose 1 power.
Okay.
Okay.
He's got 1. He rolled a skull. That gives him a power because he's holding red. Sure, he's going to spend 1 to reroll the blank. Still a blank. So he's blocked 1. You did 4, so 3 go through. He gains 3 power.
And you lose
I
a
already took it
power.
off. I took it off as soon as you said it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and then he is going to spend 3 for Slippery, which lets him move medium. Okay.
All right. And that's all that he can do. He's done since.
Okay. So Toad is the only one I have left.
Alright, so we're using that first. Roll your dice. 2, what's your first one? Your first extract.
Toad is going to spend 2
Set the board for that one.
to give you a 5-die energy attack.
Okay.
There you go.
And again, another skull, so another power. So that is 4 coming at you.
Okay.
And Shuri's going to roll, spend 1 to give him a reroll. 5. 5 total.
Nothing, but I rolled a skull, right?
Roll a skull, you're holding a red, so that gives you a power.
Get a power. Okay. And I'm gonna do my reroll since I'm insane. Okay, that's good. And I'll do a Inhuman reroll. So that's 2. And you had what, 5?
So 3 go through.
So 3 go through.
And you're on fire.
Oh, it gives me Incinerate?
Yep.
It was what? Just 3 went through, right?
3 went through, yes.
Okay, good.
So Toad is going to do his 4-die physical on you.
Okay.
Is 17 or
2.
He gains a power. Nope, he already did that once this turn. So 2. Sure, he has nothing else, so it's going to remain at 2.
Okay.
Got a wild and a hit.
Well, physical, that I only have 2 dice for that, so. 1, and I can't reroll a skull, so 1 goes through.
1 goes through.
Yeah, because I've already done all my rerolls and stuff. So.
I got my wild, so there's a push. So as hard as it took you to get up there, I'm going to push you off.
Okay. As long as there's no rules for falling and dying.
Okay, so 5 and 4 up.
Okay.
And Toad is going to spin 2 for hop. May I borrow your 2?
Sure. Go on ahead. You just want to get next to it?
Yeah, it'll put him there.
Okay.
You can reach it by sitting right here. I have to.
And Toad is done.
Okay. He's doing his thing. Let me see. Medusa has 1 power. 3.
Which the listeners say.
Black Bolt's already he's not. No one's getting that except for him, right? But he's.
Now we have to climb up.
I would have to move twice.
He was my probably unlikely to be
You got climbers. Except the unclimbers. Right.
I have to move here. Toad's almost done for, right?
You got 2 left.
One movement, and then she's gonna go ahead and just do the Braid Bash. It's a 5 dice physical against Toad. So there's 2 in Maximus reroll. Oh, it's a skull, so you get to move me, and I can't reroll skulls. So.
Letting him bring Gladiator.
It's only gladiators. That's my only story. It's just 10 gladiators in my roster.
Okay, so 2 coming at me.
Now 1 is a wild, so I get to do the attack all over again. Well,
I only blocked 1.
We just want to bring
So 1 damage goes through.
That's all I gotta do.
And he's going to spend 2 for Slippery
okay.
and get outside of your range.
Okay. I mean, you're only just inside of 3, so you don't have to move that far.
Gladiator and I don't know how to keep who's the best service and possibly just
Yep, that takes me outside. Okay.
3. No.
Well, yeah, she can't do anything else. That's her move and her attack. Now, how much damage? Just 1?
1.
Okay, so she got a point. She got a power for that. And then she's done. You keep priority.
Let's see.
Because Emma's already gone, yeah.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3,
4.
Juggy's down. Healthy to healthy, right? He's healthy.
Yeah, he's healthy, yeah.
So that's a blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the bonus point for 6.
Okay.
I think. Blue, blue, blue.
So that's at 16. That puts you at 6. I was trying to get him off. So, yeah, I don't even get up. There's no way I get up that many.
One more damage on Toad would have dropped me 2 points.
Yeah, it's just, it was the luck of it. But still, like, I mean, you would have been at 14, and I would have been like, 1, 2. 2 is it.
1, 2. You would have picked up Toad, so that would have been 3. So it would have been a 14.
3D printed model.
Yeah. It was good. It was a good match.
Especially for a team you haven't played yet.
Right. Well, I mean, kind of they're really tanky and hitty and stuff.
They're very bashy.
I can't see your rules.
And, I mean, the patch-up really helped him, but yeah, the guys are disgusting. I love Medusa. She's got control. I just had her in a bad placement.
Yeah.
It would be nice to put a 2 in my list. That, like a Toad, somebody that could just go and grab objectives and sit on them.
I actually am okay with it.
I gotta go.
The official
Okay.
rule as far as AMG's print and play is fine. As long as you have the actual AMG. When it comes down to tournaments, it's all up to the team. They don't care about unorganized play.
The blues, the reds.
not the effect test because we're technically not playing it once. We're technically playing it.
Now I've got 6 power. Oh, that's all you have left.
Combat.
Okay. The Reds.
I've been confessing to everybody, but I do want to make sure people.
Sorry, guys, for a lull in talking and whatnot, but my opponent went to the head, so it's okay. A good match, though. I was pretty happy with the first showing of these guys. There I am.
Listen, man, I don't know anything about it. I didn't even see who posted that. I'm just saying, how does that, you know, because that's posting pictures, arguably. But I only work, I don't work here, in fact. So I don't know. I'm just asking.
Help my man out with some of his tokens and whatnot.
I'm not going to stop talking about
I did not expect you to take down Magneto quite that easily either.
Well, see, Black
Nobody
Bolt,
takes down Magneto that easily.
Magneto, he's a hard nut to crack. You know, I actually had this genetic prophecy that if I'm down by 2 victory points, it gives me 2 victory points, but the guy that played it can't make attacks. So, okay. Victory point. Oh, he won. Yeah, he won. It was a good game. I just didn't read my cards during that stuff. But I had just like